Okay, morning, folks. Welcome to the briefing on Tuesday the 2nd. So you can see from the chart here, fairly stable conditions. Lots of things floating around here, fronts and trough lines and weak systems up here, but it is a fairly stable scenario. High pressure out to the west and low pressure over the continent. The air has got some instability in it, hence running down here, trough lines and showers coming through here at the moment, which you'll see. But over the course of the next few days, this high pressure slowly pushes in towards us. And if you run it forward 24 hours, you can see it slowly changing and sort of strengthening the wind slightly from the north, and then heading our way for Thursday and on into Friday. So fairly stable weather scenario. Should be some nice weather, certainly for training, but a local soaring by the looks of it. Back to today, the isobars, you can see there's not a lot going on in there at all. So wind's very, very light today. Even the BBC were suggesting 3 or 4 knots only, and Farnborough 233 knots. So there is a general westerly drift, and they're saying few at 4,000 feet. I think there will be cumulus, but I can't get 4,000 feet. That's sort of about 2.5 to 3 seems to be the best I've actually seen. Tempo between sort of 9 and 10, 3,000 meters, and fog, mist. Yeah, I drove through fog first thing this morning in a low-lying valley near where I live, so I think that'll be around, but we're sat on top of the hill, so it's pretty clear here. And tempo later on, 8,000 meters, showers and rain. BBC were implying that showers would be out to the west of us, and not major showers, just isolated showers. And Top Meteo suggests the same, so I think we'd be very, very unlucky if they travel this far. Upper winds, westerly flow really across here, very light. Even at sort of 5,000 feet, it's only 10 knots, 5 to 10 knots between these two boxes, so not strong. 260 to 270 seems about right, so light west southwesterly. Sat pic shows it's lovely and clear over here. There probably is odd little pockets of mist and fog just in the low-lying areas here. Bright patches out the Bristol Channel and across the English Channel as well, and you'll see from the rainfall radar that's showers that are lying down through here. You can see the big shower clouds out to the south, and just watching this one tracking in across here. Very often they track this way and then just completely disappear and fizzle out. I don't think they're going to be an issue for us today. Temperature wise, 10 degrees is forecast. I didn't see the BBC forecast of temperature, but I would think 9-10 degrees about average for this time of year. It's going to feel quite pleasant out in the sunshine and light winds out there, but you'll still need a coat. And Top Meteo will run through the cloud and thermal potential and where they think the showers are going to be. So it's 10 o'clock, clear as you can see as it is now, and you run through a few hours in the morning, still showing the showers out to the west, cumulus developing here. By late morning, midday, early afternoon, it looks quite nice. Certainly cumulus and no sign of showers that they're showing here. Thermal heights, they're suggesting, similar to what I've seen elsewhere, sometime in the afternoon, somewhere around 1,000 meters, so 3,000 feet at best, I think today. So there's be a fairly short soaring window of a couple of hours, I would have thought. Remember, it gets dark at 5 o'clock now, so by 3 o'clock it's probably all fizzling out. And their prediction for showers is similar to what the rainfall radar is showing at the moment, out to the west of England. Shower activity, and it really stays there and stays in the channel. So this is 2 o'clock this afternoon. We're clear here, and I think that will be the case. Be very, very unlucky to see potential for some local soaring, maybe a little bit better than that if you're optimistic. Airspace wise, not really a lot going on locally to us. These normal ones, 15 is Southampton's hours of operation. Obviously it's all daylight hours. And number 22 is the Salisbury Plain Danger Area Crossing Service. 30 in here is just notified that Fairford is active, and there are Royal flights out of Kemble and Bryce Norton. The Kemble one with the airway going this way finishes at 10 o'clock this morning, 10:30 for the airway, so it won't affect us. And the Bryce one is 6:30 tonight, so it'll be dark when that one's taking place. So very little else going on in terms of local airspace. Operationally, talk about jet movements first. There's, in theory, a departure at 10 o'clock, an Airbus A319. I've seen the flight plan. It's in theory on schedule. So I think we can be a bit leisurely about setting up. If anybody wants to aerotow, we can just aerotow off the northern grass before that takes place. Once the jet movement's done, there are another 2 potential arrivals, but no times given, no flight plans seen so far. So we just know that there might be something during the day. But we're going to set up, and I'll have a look at the grass areas around here to see where we can set up. It'll either be if it's really soggy on the grass and we're going to have to land on the runway, we'll have the launch point at about the intersection. If the grass is okay to use, we'll move it back to here, give us slightly higher winch launches, and land on the grass, and then tow onto the runway. And it will be the normal runway operation setup for the winter operation. So winch next to the edge of the runway, using on the south side, using booms, and aerotowing on the northern edge of the runway. So it's all fairly congested. You just need to be aware that there's not a great deal of room for manoeuvre on the runway. Be careful with the retrieve truck and the gators. Okay, so if you're on the bookable list, start getting the kit out, or you're here to fly, get the kit out, and we'll see how the jet movement's going and set up appropriately. Hopefully see you out there.